So, good morning. I had zero intention of doing a video this morning until this morning. And I make these videos sometimes, well, all of them have been really for sharing, I guess, information, experience, and it'll be nice someday when I'm like actually in physicality. People who are entertaining these ideas. Anyway, but I sort of feel like you guys are my community. I in this really weird way. Not weird, but just in a way, you're my community. Um, and I had woken up from a very, very intense dream, a very intense dream, and then I was okay. So what do I do with this? And I was coming back to this idea of us manifesting our life. So we're creating. So theoretically, we have our life, we have it in front of us, and we have the clay, and we are actually creating the life that we want to live. And I'm trying to figure out, maybe the first thing is to figure out, well, actually, I know, generally speaking, what I'm looking for as a generality. It's not really knowing exactly how to get from here to there. That is, but I already am sort of there because I'm really learning to be happy in the present. Like the other day, I had this just spectacular day. I had had a series of these synchronicities again. I mean, they weren't like one on top of each other, but there were about, I would say, at least five pretty major events that took place that were just like, you cannot explain it away. It's just, for some reason, I had manifested these I had created these experiences. I sort of feel like when this happens, the universe is talking to me and letting me know, the universe, God, source, whatever it is letting me know that it's still there, and active in my life and in my experience. Anyway, what I've been coming to this morning and what I wanted to present was this idea of continuing to swim in the same tank. So I'm in this like ecosystem, this smaller ecosystem. Like you think of it as like a fish tank, and I'm like swimming in this tank. I'm swimming with the same fish. I have the same environment, and I am learning a different way of being in it. And I'm finding myself more and more joyful in situations that before would have really possibly upset me. But now I'm in all actuality, it's not that different than it always has been, where I've been kind of an odd duck probably my whole life, just a little bit odd. And so so then I'm okay. So if I want a different outcome, I guess, was it Einstein? I'm not sure. Sometimes these quotes, they say, I'm not sure it comes from that person, but the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And so if I want a different result, perhaps I need to break out of my tank and swim in a stream. Swim to a different tank, perhaps. So I did not get that opportunity that I had, that wonderful conversation I had. It did not come through. And I'm like, I'm really perplexed. I don't know. Obviously, this isn't the right time, or that's not the right place. And so I'm trying, just in this holding pattern. I'm in a holding pattern, and I was remembering listening to Abraham Hicks recently. I listened to their YouTubes about every day. And I was listening to one recently where she was talking about literally being in a holding pattern over, I think it was New York City. And they were in this holding pattern, and she, you know, made the best of it. She was talking about how she made the best of it. And then they were running out of gas and they had to land. Well, I'm not running out of gas and I'm not having to land, and I am learning to be and live in this holding pattern. And then when things happen, like having this very very intense dream, it it makes me really feel like I would like to try something new. I would like to try something new. Um, but I wanted to share one of the synchronicities that I had the other day, because I had shared with y'all that I watch birds a lot, and I'm for some reason I just really like the hawks. And I was driving. I have to go over a mountain to go to see. I'm a home visitor, so I have to go over a mountain to see families. And I was climbing up this mountain, and I look over, and there's a hawk like literally like right there on some kind of brush, just perched on this brush. And I'm just I'm just so taken back. And I have my but I can't take pictures when I'm driving. It's unsafe. Dang it, it's unsafe to take pictures while you're driving anyway. And you can't stop on the road. So I didn't get a picture of it, but it was so amazing. And I have these things happen pretty regularly that make life just absolutely spectacular. Anyway, just throwing out those thoughts again. Love you guys. Bye.